Friendship does not count the distance. It is measured by the heart. Friendships across borders has always fascinated me. And today in Asian Vibes, we're going to be sharing one such beautiful association. Please join me in welcoming Waleed Shasho from Syria and Laurie Marshall from Thunder Bay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Did I get your name right, Waleed?
Yeah, you did.
And what about the surname?
Well,
how would you pronounce it the right way?
it's actually Waleed.
Okay.
It got some changes from different people, but it's fine. I accept them all.
So when did you come to Thunder Bay, Waleed?
I came about 2 years.
2 years now.
I came 2 years ago, just like today, or same as today.
You mean?
So today is my set, like just like today.
Okay.
Today at night I came to Canada. I got it from the
Oh,
way.
I didn't know that.
Really?
That's exactly today.
Oh my God!
We were just talking today about
October 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just here
wow.
in Canada.
Okay.
It was pretty nice. I didn't think I would leave, get that much. It's pretty far from where I came from. Didn't think I would get that far. Yeah, I did.
Can you tell us about that journey? Where did you come from? Tell us a little. We would love to know about where you're from.
Yeah, so I left Syria about 5 years ago. I went to Turkey.
How old were you then, if I may ask? You must have been very young.
I left Syria when I was 9.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty hard to leave my country. I went to Turkey. I lived there for about 5 years. But I used to go to Syria and get back to Turkey every time.
Close by.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Neighboring
So,
countries. Yeah.
yeah, I lived there. It wasn't pretty good. It wasn't a really good life, but it was better than other people's lives. And then I came to Canada, which is about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so when you left your country, what's the longest memory? What is the memory that still holds very close to you?
So the last memory is it's not a good memory,
It's not a good memory.
which is my cousin died, and it's the last thing I can remember. Which is what I can't forget that. It was pretty hard.
Same age group?
Yeah, he's 1 year older than me. It was pretty hard for me and my parents and his parents. And it was one of the reasons why we left Syria. My dad didn't want us to feel dangerous. He wants to stay safe. That's why we left Syria.
That was the priority.
Yeah.
Safety of the family.
Yeah.
Where you or your family, you were very young, but your family, were they considering any other country besides Canada to settle down?
Well,
How did that happen?
they didn't really think they would come to Canada. While we thought we would stay in Turkey for 2 years and get back to Syria, the war would be over.
Oh, you were thinking of getting back to the country. Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't know it would it won't stop. And we thought it could take, what, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it would never stop. It would stop, but we didn't know it could never stop, and it didn't stop. Until now, we didn't really think we could be in Canada until we heard that Canada accepting Syrians and stuff. And then we're like, why don't we go? It's better than staying here. And it's not like if we stay here, it's going to make any difference. Yeah.
So do you still have family in Syria? Your
Yeah,
extended-
all my family, my uncles, my sister.
They're still there? Your sister?
Yeah. She's married, she has 2 kids, but she's
Okay.
still there with her husband in Turkey.
Okay.
My 3 uncles, they're still in Syria. They didn't leave it since 5 years. My aunties, they're all in Turkey. They didn't live.
So they're all spread out across Syria.
Around the world. We talk to each other. We still talk to each other, but I haven't really seen my uncle, my cousins since like 3 years. I can't. I have no chance to see them.
But you're in touch with them through the social media,
Yeah,
or
I
Skype,
still
or
do, yeah.
WhatsApp and all that?
Yeah, I really miss them all, but
Aw.
I can't do anything about it. Yeah.
And Laurie, how did you get to know their family?
Friends of ours were involved with a program. It's called Working Together. It's a government program, so it's refugees that are sponsored by or brought over by the government. It's not a church sponsorship. So there's not a huge group of people helping. So friends of ours were helping, and they told us about it. And we just thought my husband and I thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to get to know another culture and to meet new people, and it's been a wonderful experience.
So are you staying in the same neighborhood or
We
something?
actually-
How did you get connected with their
Yeah,
family?
it was the Multicultural Society
all right,
is
okay.
involved,
They're
and
very
it just so happens we are close by in the
So
neighborhood.
when you say sponsorship, what exactly does that connote to? What does it mean?
We're just trying to, because they were already in Canada for a year, there was lots of things that they had already done and were familiar with. So there was a lot of things that we didn't have to help them with. We did help them. They had to change, they had to find a new place to live, so we did help with that and took them around looking for a place to live. Occasionally we've helped, fill out some forms and things like that, but it's more social. It's just more socializing
Helping
with
them with the social inclusion in
Yes,
the community.
yes.
Okay, that was the way. What are you doing now, Waleed?
So I'm going to school, Hampshire High School, and I'm doing sports. I'm playing football for Hampshire High School, and yeah, it's kind of all I do because of school. I'm trying to learn English, more English. I'm trying to make it better, writing and reading and talking too. Learning can never stop. So I try to keep learning.
We're all learning all our lives.
Yeah, and I want to get to my dream actually. So
What is your dream?
I want to be a pilot. Since I was really young, actually I was 6, I wanted to be a pilot, and I still want to be a pilot.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to work on this high school now. I'm still trying to work on it, and I hope next year I'm gonna start with working to be a pilot.
So that's grade 10. You're in grade 10.
Yeah, I'm
You
grade
have
10
2
now.
years more of schooling.
Yeah,
That will help you to plan and program.
yeah, kind of plan everything and ready for
And
it.
it's your school life here. What's a typical school life? How different is it from
It's actually
school life in?
It's actually really different. Like the language, which is this first different. Second, we have harder. It's way harder in Syria than here. We have some more periods.
You mean the curriculum is harder, or just the schedules are?
The schedule, yeah.
It's
So
packed. You mean? It's a lot
so
of,
here we say I have those 4 courses for the whole semester. In Syria, we got it get changed every day, and we have about 7 periods a day. It's a really long day. It's about school gets for about 7 hours or 8 hours a day. Half the day or more than half the day just goes in the school.
I can relate to that. It's the same in our country too, in Asia too. It's so packed, and the kids don't get to do anything but academics.
But school, exactly.
Just academics.
All I got to do is school. I couldn't do sports back there. I couldn't do anything. I did do is just school, house, and it was a lot of homework actually. To be honest, it's like doing a lot of homework every day, and even the weekend, don't have anything to do but do homework. Yeah.
Waleed and Laurie, if you permit me, we'll just take a very short break.
Okay.
Dear viewers, stay tuned. We want to talk a little bit more about Waleed's life, school life, and Thunder Bay life, and get to know more about Laurie as well. So stay tuned. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Asian Vibes, and my guest today is Waleed and Laurie, and we're listening to Waleed sharing his relocation or his move from Turkey, Syria, Turkey, and to Thunder Bay, and we were listening to Laurie and how she got involved with Waleed's family. So coming to that, who came with you, Waleed?
So I came to Canada with my dad and my bigger brother and my 2 little brothers and my mom. Yeah, that's it. I have my other bigger brother. He lives in Norway.
He's in Norway.
Yes, he went to Norway about 4 years ago. He went there because he didn't want to. He wanted to get educated. Turkey wasn't that good for him. He was too old to get educated in Turkey, and it was too expensive too. So he decided to go to Norway, and he did. He lives there now, and he has a good life there. And my sister, she stayed in Turkey with her husband.
With the family.
Yeah, and yeah, she has been living there for about the same as us, 5 years or 6 years. Yeah, she planned to come here too. Yeah.
So why Thunder Bay? I mean, you could have chosen any other city, any other, Toronto or Montreal, where other refugee families were moving to.
So when I came to Canada, we didn't know anything about Canada.
Exactly. I wanted to know, did you know anything about Canada?
I didn't even know Canada exists. I didn't know that something called Canada was in the earth.
I see.
It's like Syria there, Canada down here. We don't know anything.
Okay.
I didn't even think before I was looking at on the other side of the map. I didn't think about that. All I knew that there's Syria, there's Turkey around me, and that's it. That's all I knew.
That's the same with all of us. We just, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I knew that. And then my dad said that we're going to Canada. After 2 days, I forgot that we're going to Canada because I didn't know that something exists called Canada.
And you were only 9.
Yeah.
No.
No, I was
about
13.
13, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then I searched actually about Canada and how is life here. It was really different, and I knew it's different language.
Yes.
First, I felt nervous that I'm going.
So what was your medium of communication when you first landed in Canada?
Yeah, I came to Canada.
Sign language?
Nothing. I just didn't have the chance to talk to anyone
I see.
at all. I couldn't choose where to go. I came to Canada. They don't ask us where you want to go. All they do, hey, you're
You're going to...
Yeah, your Shasho family, you're going to Thunder Bay. Where's Thunder Bay? Oh, we don't know where is it. You just gonna go on a plane, just go there.
And there'll be somebody to receive you.
Yeah, someone has we have bags that has it's red bags. We know each other from it. So like you see someone has a red bag, you go to him and he takes you. We came to Thunder Bay. We saw a guy. It was 1 at night, 1 like in the morning.
Very late
in the morning. Yeah, we saw a lady. And we went with her. Yeah, that was my first day in Thunder Bay. I thought it was a really small city since I saw that. This has no people. That's what I thought. It was midnight.
Where am I going to?
Like, where am I taking me? It's like, there's no buildings, I thought. And it was pretty far too. So I just thought there's no people in Thunder Bay. Yeah.
So did you have to prepare? Did they prepare you with anything? Because it was October, you said.
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
Yeah.
Well, the year I came, it wasn't the kind of a cold it is now.
Okay.
It was kind of better.
It was mild.
Last year was way less cold.
Yeah, I know.
I remember last year we played football, and like in this same time, it was pretty hot. Not like now, but it's really different from there since I came to here. And yeah, they give us some stuff too, like, because of course they know it's gonna be cold. We didn't think.
They gave you some warm.
Yeah, we didn't think it would be that cold. Because in Syria, it doesn't get to 30 degrees, minus 30. The worst is minus 12. That's the worst. And we get really cold. There's once a year snowing, or maybe it doesn't snow at all. And we actually get really happy when it snows. But here, I really hope it won't snow again. Yeah.
So besides the language and the weather, what were the other challenges you as a teen, in school or in social life?
My challenges actually when I went to school, I went to Algonquin school and went to grade 8. My first challenge was to talk to the students in the class, my friends. I had a hard time in the beginning. Try to make them understand what I want, and them trying to teach me English actually. I kind of give them a credit because they're the ones who teach me the English at the beginning.
So
Those my friends. I appreciate what they did to me since the beginning. They're the ones who give me that basics of the English, and I really appreciate what they did to me.
And look where you are now. You're in the soccer team. You're also
American football team.
American football. You don't play football in.
No, there's no American football in Syria. We don't know about it.
You don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
so you learned the game here.
Yeah, I liked it, and I do wrestling too.
You do wrestling.
Yeah, I did wrestling for 2 years. I qualified last year for Winter Games, which is entire Winter Games. We go wrestle people from Ontario, other cities in Ontario, and it's really fun to do that.
So nice.
It's a good experience. And yeah, I'm just trying to get my point, but in a fun way. I'm not gonna just say study like all the time. I'm just gonna have fun at the same time.
And when you say fun, what do you mean by fun?
Fun, like
fun as in Thunder Bay, and fun times that were back home.
You see, here I have chance to study and at the same time have fun with my friends, do some sports. Like since I did like about 3 months ago, and for a trip on football. I went to football game. Like I went to Canora, I went to Aurelia for wrestling. I went a couple of places, this is what I mean by fun. Like, I don't have to stay somewhere and just study. I can do stuff. I can go out with my
What's
friends.
important is you're safe, you have your freedom,
And I know that I have
you can follow your dream here.
I know I'm free here. I know that I can do what I want. Actually, not really what I want, but like I can follow my dream. Like, and at least there's rules over here.
At least there is
Rules.
rules.
Yes, I like the rules.
You like the rules and the regulations and
Yeah, yes, and I like the people here.
yeah.
And they're really nice. Everyone here is really nice, and I really like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder Bay is a very, very welcoming and warm city.
Yeah,
very welcoming.
It's not really. I didn't just say in Thunder Bay. I went Toronto. I went to Sudbury. I went to Sudbury. I went to a couple places, and I went to Winnipeg. I went to Kenora.
Oh, you've visited a lot of places. Okay, more than me. Okay.
And I have went to all these places, and
Nice.
yeah, I've
Very
seen a lot of
nice.
people.
Yeah.
But
nice.
most people like Thunder Bay people.
Okay.
I see how they really welcoming
Very
me,
nice.
and
Your friends are also from different parts of the
well,
world,
yeah,
or
I
you
have, I have Syrian friends.
Syrian friends too.
I have actually I have friends that they're all from Canada.
Yeah.
Some of them from Asia, from India, some of them from Pakistan,
Pakistan. So you
Different.
have- see, what a
We-
platform. Eh?
Canadians.
Uh-huh.
We're all together. Like Canada, just like this. You find people from. Actually, I haven't even think seeing a person even except Turkey person, a Syrian person. I haven't even think they exist actually. And like in here.
Oh, that's funny. So on that note, we will just again take a very short break, Laurie and Waleed. And dear viewers, stay tuned. We'll be right back and we'll continue our discussions. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching Asian Vibes, and my guest today is Laurie and Waleed. Thank you for sharing all those beautiful. Your journey is very interesting.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Very interesting, and it's so nice to see how you have adapted yourself with all the new experiences that's coming your way. You're just going out there and enjoying it and sharing these good experiences with everybody, encouraging others as well. Do you also translate? Do you also help your parents with the language and things like that?
Yeah,
That's something I've
actually,
heard.
Actually, my parents go to school just like I do. They have to learn English. I do teach them sometimes. I translate for them.
Interpret
I go with them wherever they go, so I can translate for them. Yeah, it's not a bad thing actually.
Of course not.
Yeah, I go with them everywhere.
Right, very nice. And Laurie, that always amazes me. What motivates people to volunteer? It's something that's really, really amazing in Thunder Bay. I see every second person is volunteering their time some way. What motivated you, Laurie?
So rewarding. Just the friendship. I've done a lot of volunteering and in the cross-country ski community years ago, and working at a soup kitchen and adult day program. So I was just looking for something new and different, and I've done a fair bit of traveling. I've spent some time in India and Vietnam, Cambodia, and very interested in other cultures, and just this sort of seemed like a good fit.
So what kind of association, how do you help this family? How have you been going out or exchanging cuisines?
We haven't done as many outings as I'd like, but I've taken the younger boys to a water park one day. That was fun. Just the three of us went.
Right.
And we've been to Mission Marsh to see the deer, and to Hillcrest Park looking for the icebreaker, and so a few fun things like that. But we exchange recipes, and then Waleed will I'll bake something and bring it over, and Waleed will go through the ingredients with me and his mom, and so the trying the different foods has been amazing. His mother is an amazing cook.
Oh, I see.
She's always sending goodies home with us.
So are you getting all the ingredients for? I don't know. Maybe
pretty hard.
It's not very easy to get all these.
It's very hard to get those from my mom. I feel like she doesn't, and sometimes I have some hard time translating for them both.
Yeah.
With giving them how to make the food, but yeah.
What do they ask you, Laurie? What is their expectations from you as someone who's helping them out? What kind of help? What kind of requests come to you?
Recently, there were some forms they had to fill out.
Okay.
And so, doing that, and even my husband and I had to sort of try to figure it out ourselves, because sometimes when you're filling out forms, they're not as straightforward as you would hope they would be. And sometimes we track down ingredients. They'll show us something. My husband's a biologist, so that helps. Some of the spices and things, we're trying to figure out what they are and where to get them. And
can you tell us something about your the cultural part of your life in Syria, and if there are you carrying them forward here? Are you celebrating your birthdays or any other festivity or cultural events, activities?
So really nothing changed.
Nothing has changed. Excellent.
Culture. We still celebrate our religion celebrations. We have some of them, and we have some stuff to
What
it
is
here.
the religious? What is the faith that you follow, and what is the festivity?
I'm Muslim.
Okay.
We have those. If you heard about Eid, if you heard about it before.
So that's coming up.
It's actually it did come and went.
Okay.
It's gonna come after 3 months maybe.
Okay, every 3 months.
And yeah, so we celebrate it, and all the Muslims, they come together. We kind of eat food and play games. It's really fun. I have another Eid, which is the bigger one, which is 4 days. Same thing. We have some fun. We visit each other. We just stay with each other, with all the Muslims together in Thunder Bay. Yeah, it's and we add to it, I guess, here. Kind of. Sometimes I really celebrate Christmas with.
You do?
Kind of. Like
Okay.
I don't really do what other people does, but just a bit. And Halloween a bit with the school. See, there's those
You have a
times-
costume for Halloween this year?
I don't wear costumes. I don't really celebrate exactly, but I do go to dances in the school. We got fun in the school and Halloween, but I don't really do everything they do here. I try to just stay with my culture.
And the language, you speak the language?
Yeah, I do speak, as I'm speaking now, but
No, as in your
my
native.
Arabic.
Yeah,
I
Arabic,
speak Arabic, and I speak Turkey too because I live there, and I can't forget the Arabic. And we in the home we speak Arabic. We don't speak English. Sometimes we do on my mom's for to learn, but usually we speak Arabic. Yeah.
So 5 years from now, where does Waleed see himself? You'll be finishing your school for sure.
Yeah, I'm finishing school, but I would see myself, I hope, in the college.
Okay.
I want to be a pilot. I hope I could fly some planes after 5 years.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. And there is a very good aviation department at the college here.
There is, yeah. I have read when I came here to Canada about how good it is to be piloting in Canada. And since like those 4 years, they really need pilots. I hope they still do when I graduate.
I'm sure they will need you. You'll be a big asset to the country.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Laurie, this program that you were mentioning,
yes,
does this have a time limit? I mean, every
Yeah.
government programs come with a
it
time
was
commitment.
our commitment was for a year.
For a year.
But I'm hoping, I'm assuming this will go on for ever.
If
I mean,
not the-
because there's such, I feel there's a real friendship.
Yeah, exactly.
There's,
It's not the program. It's
Yeah.
it's a friendship that has
Yeah.
emerged from this program.
And I might actually, start working with another family that has arrived, because I have
From
a
Syria?
Yes, Syria or whatever country
Okay.
that need help.
Are there more people coming? Are there more
Yeah,
families
we're not all
coming in?
Syrians over here.
Okay,
Like who comes with the multicultural, we're not all Syrians.
right.
But we don't, you see, I came from Turkey. I have my friends, they came from Lebanon.
Lebanon, yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
We not all just came from Turkey, or we didn't all just came from Syria.
And not everybody's come from the camp. Not everybody's
Oh,
come
no,
from
no.
refugee camp.
See,
That's
see,
some
That's what I-
impressions we
People-
have.
I thought that
people
too.
think-
Yeah.
People think we come from refugee camp. Those people in refugee camp, they're just the ones who can't handle to rent a house or pay for their food or wear clothes. Those people go to the refugee camp and they're not all accepted. There's some that they don't accept because they don't have enough, they don't have room for more people. Yeah, I wasn't in a refugee camp. I'm happy because I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm happy because I was really living in a house, which is really good. It's better than being in a refugee camp. It's not really a really good life to live there.
That's the basic right for every child or every person in this world to
Yeah.
have a home and safe environment.
I was happy that I was in a house, not a refugee camp.
Yeah, I'm happy for you too. Waleed, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing all these beautiful, interesting stories, and wish you all the very, very best in your future endeavors. And I hope to, and I will want to see you in a pilot cab one day, Waleed. I'll follow you. I'll try. And Laurie, thank you for doing such wonderful, wonderful, you know, your time that you give you and your family.
Well, it's been wonderful.
Wonderful. It's an enriching experience, and you make friends. And thank you for sharing.
Well, thank you for inviting us
with us. Thank you. Thank you, viewers, for watching Asian Vibes. And till we meet again, stay well, stay safe, and stay warm.